Hi guys, I'm Vrushali. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little different. It's not a music video or a music cover. It's actually an idea inspired by one of Sejal Kumar's videos, who I'm sure you've all heard of. And she's done this video called 17 Days of 2017 or 16 Days of 2016. And so I thought of trying out the 18 Days of 2018, which is basically just 18 days that stood out to me or meant a lot to me or something like that. And Sejal, if you're watching this, I just wanted to tell you that you're one of the first Indian YouTubers that I started watching, and I love your videos. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And yeah, here's the video.
So my 2018 began like how every year of mine begins, and that's with my birthday. So this was a fun day. Kanishk and I went for a cool brunch, and then after that we went for this kind of a photo shoot where we clicked a lot of pictures, especially of my hair. And that's because I wanted to remember this day, because I was going to cut my hair. And you can see how I've done it here. I basically put 2 rubber bands and I pushed the second one down to the length that I wanted to cut my hair, and then I sort of just cut above the second rubber band. And this was huge for me because I've always cut my own hair, but then it's always been pretty long. So this was the first time that I was cutting it so short, and that was like a huge change for me. But I'm actually pretty happy that I did that. It was something different, it was fun, and I also kind of cried a little bit, although it's weird. Like, now that I think about it, I know it's going to grow back, but I don't know. And that looks pretty dramatic. That's the bunch that I cut off. And that's my short hair. I actually kind of like it. And that evening was pretty fun. We cut cake with the whole family, and that was nice. So this wasn't exactly on my birthday, but I ended up adding bangs to my hair, and you can see how I've done that too. I sort of started with leaving it a little long, and then I cut it shorter to the length that I want. And I can almost hear my sister going, that picture sucks. And then I went to the Time Sled Fest with my mom. This was so much fun. I remember not wanting to go for it initially, but then my mom kind of forced me to go for it. And I ended up loving the event so much because we met a lot of people who were so successful, and it was so inspiring and so encouraging. It was really fun. And then I went to YouTube Fan Fest with one of my best friends. This was so much fun, and I remember thinking to myself that I wish someday I'm on the other side of the audience. But yeah, this was such a fun night. I'm definitely going to go for it again. Maybe the Mumbai or Delhi show, I don't know, but this was really cool. And that's my best friend Saira. Then this was the Ooty trip that me and my college friends went for after we graduated from college, and this was so much fun. We took a lot of cool pictures and cool videos. This was a cool one. And then some of us went to Goa, which was so fun. We went to a lot of churches, and it was nice. Oh, and that's me bossing around again. And of course a lot of beaches, and again a lot of cool pictures and videos and dramatic pictures. We traveled a lot around on scooties, and I remember we went there for I think 2 or 3 days, and it rained almost all the days, but it was still so much fun. And then we went to a casino, and yeah, I definitely would want to redo a trip like this. And this was when my results came out, my final engineering results. It was intense. And I'm so happy that we filmed the reaction video for this, because you can literally see my reaction there. I was pretty happy about it. I remember coming back and telling my mom, dad, and my sister about my results, and they were pretty happy about it too. My engineering story is like a whole different story. Maybe I should make a video on it someday. But yeah, I'm happy with the results at the end. I graduated from electronics and communication, by the way. Oh, this is when we filmed Back to You for the first time. So if you watched my video on my channel, you would know that I had to refilm the entire video. So this is the first time that we shot it. And this video kind of means a lot to me, because this was the first time that I worked on something so hard that I had in my mind. And I remember Kanishk and I filmed the whole thing together, and it was so much fun. I was really proud of this one. And this was one of my best friend's wedding. This was so emotional and so many emotions at once. And she asked me to sing this Hindi song for her wedding, and this was the first time that I sang a Hindi song in public, and it was so much fun. I loved all 3 days of her wedding. And she looked so pretty. Oh my god, she looked so gorgeous on her wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. And then I flew all the way to Canada to meet my sister, who's studying in the University of Toronto. And that's her. You have seen her in the Never Grow Up video. And this trip was so much fun. It was just the both of us staying out late. This was a Korean place actually, where we kind of had to cook our own dinner. It was pretty cool. And late night dinners. And oh my god, I loved the lights on these buildings. I think they looked so cool. This was my favorite place in Toronto, the harbour, and we filmed this video. This is on my Instagram and you should check it out.
Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
This was, I think, at like 12 in the night, and it was so much fun. There's like a backstory for this picture, which I'm sure my sister is going to think about when she sees that. The fruits were pretty cool in Toronto. Oh, this is her university, which you can see looks just like out of a movie. It is like so beautiful, and of course I had to take that picture. Then we went in Niagara Falls together, and this is when I kind of filmed my first vlog, although I never really uploaded it, but I'm happy I kind of like did that, like filmed a vlog. It was a cool experience. And then my sister surprised me that we are going to a Taylor Swift concert, which was, oh my god, I actually cried. The reaction video is on my Instagram again, you should totally check it out. That's us at the concert. And oh my god, that was like the best night ever. I cannot believe I actually saw Taylor Swift live. And look at the crowd, oh my god, it looks like an ocean of people. It was insane. Well, that's our just fans. And Bryan Adams was there too. It was so much fun. It was like the best night ever. I could relive this night over and over again. And of course, we bought the merch. This was like a museum that we went to where I got to live out my vintage fantasies. And this was like really well displayed. It was pretty interesting. This was a Barbie expo, which was so crazy. It was at least like 500 dolls, and it was so well thought out. It was just insane, like the amount of efforts. And I cut my hair again. And then we went to Montreal together, and that was a lot of fun. This city had a lot of French vibe to it, so it felt like a version of Paris, and that was pretty cool. And this was one of my favorite dinners. We tried snails for the first time. This trip was so much fun because it was just me and my sister, and it was really cool seeing her after so long. And we traveled a lot together, and it was so much fun. And finally the trip was done, and I definitely would want to go back to Toronto again. And then we flew to Saudi, where we met the whole family, and this was one of the nights where my dad cooked a hot pot, which tasted so good. It was like a pretty nice dinner. And that trip was done too. It was like a 2-month trip that I had, which was so cool. After engineering, I loved those 2 months, and it was finally time to come back home. And then I moved to a new house, which was so cool, and I love this new apartment, especially the pool. I'm obsessed with this new pool. It's a pretty cool place. Then I went to a Bryan Adams concert. It's amazing how much energy he has at that age. That was really inspiring. And then I spoke for the first time on YouTube, and this is a big deal for me because I was really camera shy to begin with. So to actually talk on camera and upload it was like huge for me. I was pretty proud of this. And then we filmed Back to You the second time. And yeah, this was a lot of fun too. A lot of people asked me what was the black box that I used. It's literally a cardboard box that Kanishta and I wrapped around in black chart paper. So that's the one that I'm using. And then I worked on a secret project, which was a lot of fun. It's going to come out soon. But yeah, this was such a cool experience. So many people were involved and I learned so much. I'm pretty excited for you guys to check it out once it comes out. And Kanishk had a pretty cool idea, like a process that he came up with for this secret project, which will make sense once it comes out. So I will probably explain this that time, but I was pretty impressed with the process that he came up with. And then I bought a digital piano, which I'm so happy about. I've wanted something like this for so long. And I'm so happy that my dad did like a huge research and found out which would be the right piano for me. So yeah, and this is us setting it up. And yeah, that's it. This is how I spent my 2018. I'm pretty excited for 2019. My birthday is again just around the corner, and I hope to do a lot more traveling and probably a lot more of YouTube and something in music as well. And yeah, I totally suggest you all should do something like this too, like go back and see how your year looked like, and it feels so cool to go back and look at the memories you've made throughout the year. And yeah, I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!